Okay, this is yet another video about using PowerPoint software to develop lessons for use on the smartboard. The topic of this lesson is going to be sounds. There's a number of different ways we can insert sounds in Smart Notebook, excuse me, in PowerPoint, and we're going to look at a couple of them, and then we'll revisit sounds again when we talk about in the next tutorial. Neither here nor there. So first thing we're going to do is give ourselves a blank, excuse me, blank document, and one of the easiest, one of the easiest ways to insert sound is go to the Insert menu and look in Audio. If we pull that down, we can see there's a few different ways we can insert audio from files. So any audio that we know of somewhere in the universe, we can insert that. If we click on that, and we have to know where some audio is, and I know where some is, not a lot. So I'm going to go to my local disk, Windows folder, and go to media here. I think there's some, here we go. There, we'll play that. Recycle. So if I play this, and you can't hear it, but it's basically the sound of the garbage being thrown out in the recycling can. So um, that's one way to do it. Another is to go to Insert, Audio, and then Clip Art Audio. And then if you want to search for some kind of sound, oh, they're already here, right? But you could search too. Let's just use telephone. Um, and double click that, and you get another icon, right? So if you push the play button, that's what it sounds like. You can't hear it, but it's the telephone ringing. Although you may not be able to hear it. So anyway, that's two of the ways that we can insert sounds, and those are pretty simple. Um, let's go to the next slide here, and we'll give ourselves another way. Insert audio, and then the other thing you can do is actually record audio, which is a neat feature in PowerPoint. So once in, once you click that record, you'll get this record menu. Click the record button, and you can talk or sing or do whatever else. Click stop when you're done, and then name it if you want to. So I'll name it, click OK, and then that gets inserted in the same fashion as an audio file. And basically, if you could hear this, you would hear me talking with a lot of static. So it's not a great recording, but it has to do with the mic. So that's three ways to insert audio, insert sounds into a PowerPoint. But of course, it's not enough for me, so we'll look at least one more, maybe two. We're going to go to Shapes, and in Shapes, there is a audio button, so action button sound. So if we click and make an action button, whatever the size, this is the menu that pops up once we've done that. And what's the action on click none? Well, we want it to play a sound, right? We can also make it hyperlink to some place or run a program or do any other number of things. But the one thing we definitely want it to do is play a sound. It's already selected, and then we can just click in this menu and decide what sound is it we'd like to play. And how about a typewriter? Click OK. And then when we enter the slideshow and click that, you get the typewriter sound. So every time you hit the button, you get the typewriter. That, of course, gives me the recording that I made. And then these are the other sounds that I inserted. So that's basically the primary ways for you to input sound. I'm going to show you one more though, just for fun. And this one's not very good, so maybe I shouldn't show it, but here I am doing it anyway. Insert shapes, and it doesn't matter what I insert here because all I'm going to do is hyperlink it. So there's an object. I'm going to right click and hyperlink that. And then instead of hyperlinking it, what I'm going to do is hyperlink it to a file. And the file I'm going to use is going to be one of those media sounds that we were looking at before, one of those sounds in that media folder. And those are basically the log off sound. How about that? That'll be great. So again, if I play my and click this, I'll get this pop-up warning in this case because and then it'll play through Windows Media Player, which is again why it's not the greatest way to go, but is a way you could embed sound if you needed to. So that's the basics. I will do one more action button because I want to show you one more little trick with that, and that's insert shapes. I'll go to the sound action button, and here uh, play sound applause. I want to show you in this, you can actually go to other sound, and as long as you've got some sounds somewhere that you know, right, including if you've got some music somewhere, uh, that's nice. Uh, okay, they need to be specific kinds of audio files. Think that it's looking for WAV files, and I have MP3s in there. So um, let's go back to the other place, local disk, Windows, Media, and some speech off. There we go. So there's another sound. Okay, so we can use not just the sounds that are in that menu, we can also use our own sounds as long as they are WAV files. So that's, again, the basics and all I'm going to show for now about sound in PowerPoint. Hope you enjoyed.